Aim for Excellence, it is a web-based system. However, there were local cohorts. So there were a group of, maybe 15 or 20 of us who were going through the process together. We had a facilitator. We would meet at a local childcare facility. We were responsible for reviewing the web-based data on our own, completing some homework, submitting the homework to National Louis. National Louis or representatives at National Louis was actually scoring our responses. So as a result of having gone through that process, we received credentials saying that we had completed the process. And again, it was web-based. So the system, there are some people who need interaction. They need one-on-one or face-to-face interaction. Now, that means that the way the system was set up then perhaps would not work well for them. But then those of us who are comfortable reading data on our own, doing research on our own, and submitting the responses without having someone to chat with, then it worked well. Because when we have the face-to-face with our facilitator and with our cohort, the other members of the cohort, it was after we had submitted our work. So then we would talk about what the experiences that we had gone through. And unless we had read ahead, then we could not talk about what was coming in the next module because we would not have known that. So when we met, we were always comparing notes. Well, this is what I thought it meant. What did you think? And our facilitator would say, yeah, you're on the right track, or no, let's rethink that, those kind of things. So again, it was a really good experience, but it was really good for those of us who are, computers, have computer savvy and who are comfortable working on our own. I chose to participate in Aim for Excellence for a number of reasons. One, I had several staff here, several classroom staff members who were interested. They were interested in finding out more about the operation of a child care center because some of them are hoping at some point to become child care directors. So when they expressed an interest, I thought I would go along with them because I wanted to see if there were some things that perhaps I could be reminded of. There were some things that maybe, I had not embraced. So I participated in Aim for Excellence because I wanted to be with staff. I wanted to be supportive of my staff. I wanted to learn new things. I wanted to have a chance to meet with some of my contemporaries, some of my colleagues, to compare notes, to check to see if we all had the same definition of best practices. And again, that is what my staff did. As my staff were participating in Aim for Excellence, they learned the word best practices. And then we had an opportunity to talk about those things because they were asking me, about best practices. And they said to me, I didn't know you had to do these things, or I didn't know that these things were required. And my response was, they are not required. You will not pick up a book and it will say that these are the things that you must do. But if your goal is to operate, to manage a quality child care facility, then this is what you need to do. And that is what Aim for Excellence was emphasizing. It was reminding us, and in some cases it was telling us, you really should think about these things. So during the process, I was reminded of some things, I learned some new things, and I was able to be supportive of my staff as they were learning new things and trying to decide how they would fit into a management position in a child care facility.